Is your vehicle running rough, blowing excessive smoke, and struggling to get up to highway speeds? Your engine is trying to desperately compensate for a major fuel imbalance on cylinder number 1. When you plug in your OBD2 scanner and pull a P02CD diagnostic trouble code, it indicates that the engine control module has maxed out the fuel injector offset learning specifically for cylinder number 1. Just like a human adapts to walking with a limp after an injury, your engine computer constantly learns and adapts to changing mechanical conditions. As your engine racks up miles, things wear out, and the computer adjusts the fuel injector output to keep the engine running smoothly. This continuous adjustment is known as offset learning. However, the computer can only add so much extra fuel. When an issue forces the engine computer to add the absolute maximum amount of fuel possible to cylinder 1 and it still runs lean, the system exhausts its adaptability and triggers this severe code. The symptoms of a maxed out fuel injector are impossible to ignore while driving. You will suffer from terribly reduced fuel economy, violent engine misfires, and a totally degraded driving experience. You might notice a strong smell of raw fuel, see thick exhaust smoke pouring out of the tailpipe when you press the gas pedal, and experience a heavy reduction in throttle response. The common causes for this issue are almost identical to a minimum limit code, but operating in the opposite direction. You likely have a massive vacuum leak letting way too much unmeasured air into the intake manifold. Other culprits include a severely plugged air filter, a cracked intake tube, a defective cylinder 1 fuel injector that is clogged, or major internal engine wear like cracked piston rings and a blown head gasket. To tackle this, you must start with a thorough under-hood inspection. With the engine idling, listen closely for a high-pitched whistling noise that points directly to a vacuum leak. Check the rubber intake hoses for massive cracks. Next, take a look at your engine air filter, because a restricted filter will throw off the entire air-to-fuel ratio calculation. You also need to inspect the wiring harness connected to the fuel injector on cylinder 1. These injectors are often located deep in the engine valley where water and debris collect, causing the electrical pins to corrode heavily. Reaching the maximum learning limit usually means you have a serious mechanical problem on your hands. If trying to hunt down complex vacuum leaks, testing fuel injector volume, or diagnosing internal engine module failures feels completely over your head, you absolutely need to take your vehicle to a professional mechanic. Driving with a severe misfire and a maxed out fuel trim will quickly destroy your catalytic converter. Address warning lights early, and always drive safely.